Hello and welcome to Animal Reserve Challenge 3. Hey, this is an on-your-own problem, so you should have solved the entire problem on your own, and now you're watching this video just to make sure you did everything correctly. Without further ado, let us move on to our scenario. You are trying to protect a family of Canadian geese. That is very nice of you. Their home is in the Polygon area, shown below, right here, right? And in order to protect this animal reserve, you must solve for the area of their home. See the measurements below. We got all the measurements here. And how many square kilometers is this animal reserve? Well, let's figure that out right now. Alrighty, so the very first thing I like to do is figure out the length of each of these lines that I have, and that way I can figure out the area. So for this rectangle here, I know that the bottom length is 18 kilometers, right there. And then this coming up here is 9 kilometers. And that is really all I need for this box right here. So that's great. This information is only needed in the fact that I need this information to figure out what the base is here, right? And then for this box up here, I'm going to need the base and the height. Now I have the height for this entire line here, but I need to figure out the height of just the box up on top. So let's go ahead and figure that out right now. What I like to do is color in my boxes. So I'm going to make this first box, I'm going to make it kind of green there. You can see that I've kind of made this green. And now you can see real easily that this is going to be my base is 18 kilometers and my height is 9 kilometers. So if I use the area formula for a rectangle, I know that my formula is going to be A equals base times height. And as we said, our base is going to be 18 kilometers, and I'm going to multiply that by the 9 kilometers of the height. Now let's just go back and show you that just to confirm it. So my base is 18 here, right? And my height is 9 right here. So now all I have to do is multiply these two together, and I will get my area for this bottom rectangle. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to enlarge this again and write area equals, and 18 times 9 is going to give me 162, and this is kilometers, and it's squared kilometers, right? And the way that works is 9 times 8 is 72. Drop your 2 and hold that 7 in your brain. 9 times 1 is 9 plus the 7 would give you 16. So you get 162 kilometers squared. Bam! There you have it for the bottom rectangle right there. So now I need to figure out the base of this top rectangle and the height of it right here. So I'm going to make this a different color. And so I'm going to make this red here. So I'm going to just come in here and make that red. So now you can see that there are two different shades here. So if this here is 18, right? And if from here to here is 11, this line here would really come all the way down. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So this would really come all the way down, right? So if from here to here is 11, that means that from here to here would be 11. And if this whole thing is 18, I'm going to take 11, I'm sorry, this is 18. I'm going to take 18 and subtract the 11, this section here, and that would give me this section here. So 18 minus 11 is going to give me 7. Therefore, I can bring this back up here, and I happen to know then that this section right here is 7. So I'm going to just write 7 here, and that's 7 kilometers for my base, right? Now I can do the same thing here if this whole thing here is 17 kilometers, right? And I happen to know that this section here is 9. Well, the same thing happens. I can shrink this over here, and then this 9 that's over here, you see it, the 9 there? Now I bring it over here, and that's 9 too then, right? So that means this section here is also 9, right? Let me write 9 here. So 9 plus, actually, let me do this in blue so it stands out a little bit more. 9 plus some number will give me 17. Well, 9 plus 8 will give me 17. So I happen to know, I'm going to use black here because that blue isn't showing up very well. So 9 plus 8 would give me 17. So let me move this back here again because that box is all there. And now I have my area I have actually my base, right? And my height. So let's go ahead and solve for this now. So I'm going to enlarge this so I can write right in here. And I'm going to simply write area equals base times height. And now area equals, and my base was 7, and my height was 8. Let's just double check that because I want to make sure I get the right number. Yeah, so here you see the height is 8 here from here to here, and my base from here to here is 7. So now all I have to do is multiply those two bad boys together, and that will give me my final answer of A equaling 56 kilometers squared. Bam! Superb. Now let's take a look at this. Now to finalize this, I need to simply add the area of this rectangle here plus the area of this rectangle here, and I will get my total amount of kilometers squared. I'm going to do that right over here on the side. So I have 162 from the bottom one right here. Now I'm going to add in the 56. So add 56 right there. I'm going to add those two bad boys together. And here we go. 2 and 6 is going to give me 8. So I'm going to drop the 8. 5 and 6 is going to give me 11. So I drop the 1, carry the 1. And then 1 plus 1 is going to give you 2. And that is kilometers squared. And right there, my friends, is your answer. You have 218 kilometers squared in this area for those Canadian geese to live in their animal reserve. Bam! Hey, if you made a mistake anywhere along the way here, my friends, no worries at all. Pause the video, fix your mistake. That is your fastest way to learn. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon.